Tell him to stop doing that. He can't be saying, I don't want to pay for personal service. What does that mean? He goes there the first time, the guy answers the door and he doesn't serve it? Makes no sense. None. Tell him to stop doing that. Okay?
I don't know what you're saying, Judge. No, he hires a professional process server to serve usually in most of his cases. That's why when the court called, we weren't aware of it. We thought he already had a guy going out, so we said, don't have the court officer do it because we thought he already had his professional server out there doing it.
Okay. Well, I thought she just said, I could be wrong. I can stand corrected.
Beginning of the year, we do not have anyone here for intake. We just have to give them the phone number for Lakeshore if they want legal representation.
Adjourn this to January 27th at what time, Jen?
I'm just looking to see if they're on the that would be 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. So you can go ahead and do that. Do you intend to apply for funding?
No, I intend to vacate within 45 days.
Yeah, Your Honor, this is actually a termination.
I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. So, all right. So I'll give you 2 weeks to still speak to a lawyer. And then we're going to come back. But if you haven't vacated, I'm going to end up giving them a judgment there. Okay. So this will be January 27th at 10 a.m.
Okay. I'm currently just, my request would be for 45 days to vacate the premises, if that's reasonable.
It's, you're only entitled to 10. You're buying 2 more weeks here. I'm not going to be able to do that for you. So that's,
yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. Okay.
All right. January
27th at 10. She'll talk to you on chat and tell you how to get a hold of the lawyer. Good luck. Gibraltar
right, thank you very much.
Point versus Mariah Reeves, 2505240.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jen Wilburn, P83143 for plaintiff.
Good morning, Ms. Welburn. Do I have defendant here? Defendant was not served last time. I assume the defendant's been served, Jen.
Which defendant, Your Honor? I apologize.
Mariah Reeves.
I'm here.
Yes, she's here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your name, ma'am?
Mariah Reeves.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
I didn't get to see a video. It put me in a waiting room.
All right. You understand you have the right to an attorney and the right to
Judge,
a jury?
this is we have this as a second hearing, so that's why we didn't show it.
No, I adjourned it because she was not served the first time.
Yeah, these should be first hearings. I understand. Give me one. I can send her into the breakout room.
No, I'm going to go ahead and
Okay.
advise you of your rights orally. You have the right to a lawyer. You have the right to proper venue. You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to apply for funding. You have, there's also the possibility of a conditional dismissal being entered into, and you do have the right, as I said, to a lawyer. Would you like an attorney to talk to?
Yes, I would like to speak to one.
I'll adjourn this to January 27th at 10. Or what time, Jen? 10?
Let's do 11, Your Honor.
Do I have something in the morning there or what?
Yes, you have a general civil docket.
Okay, at 11 o'clock, and she's going to chat with you. You have the right to speak to a lawyer. Do you intend to apply for funding, ma'am?
I did just apply for funding and submitted in my proofs this morning.
You have to submit proof of funding. You have to submit proof of application for funding within 5 days, okay? So you have to bring that up here, all right?
Alrighty, thank you.
All right, so just wait right there for a second. She will tell you how you talk to a lawyer. Good luck, ma'am.
Alrighty, thank you.
Gibraltar Point versus Ali Hamza, 2505241. Ali Hamza.
Jen
Your Honor,
Wilburn,
defendant. Go ahead, Ms. Wilburn.
P83143 for plaintiff.
He has not appeared, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, you can go ahead and take your default.
Judge, we show an outstanding rental balance, $1,280. I've got late fees with the court's cap too, so it comes out to $140. So $1,420 plus $184.17 in costs, total $1,604.17. I believe the writ date we're working with is the 22nd. And I know he,
Can I ask you a question? How much did you say in costs?
184.17.
All right, so you're asking for a writ date of the 22nd?
Correct.
Are you gonna get that to me this morning?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, because I'm getting these late. I'm not saying from your office, but for the other lawyers, you gotta send them to us that day, or you have to put in the next day as a writ date, okay?
Judge,
Because
you
they're
have
entitled to
my
10
word.
days.
I'm real
Okay, so
timely
send that
about it.
over and I'll go ahead and give you the judgment.
Thank you, Judge.
Writ date will be the 22nd, Gibraltar Point versus Timothy Browning, 2505243.
Jen Wilburn, P831143 for plaintiff.
Service was not accomplished last time. Was it this time,
Is-
Jennifer?
Yes, it has been accomplished and he did not appear.
All right, you can go ahead and take your default.
Rent to retain, $1,191.47. One late fee at $70. That comes out to $1,261.47. Court costs $184.17. Total $1,445.64 to be paid by January 22nd.
And failed to appear. Writ date will be the 22nd of January. The amount to be paid to save it is 1445.66. Gibraltar
64,
Point
Your Honor.
versus Alexis Myers, 2505244.
Jen Wilburn, P831143 for plaintiff.
Ma'am, your name?
Alexis Myers.
Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Nobody sent me to a video.
Judge, but she was in the courtroom when you just read them to Miss Reeves.
Did you hear the rights that I just said about the right to a lawyer, the right to apply for funding, the right to a jury trial? Did you listen to all that I just covered with one of the other defendants? Do
Yes.
you wish to speak to an attorney?
Yes, and I already filed for funding.
Okay. We're going to send you a link or a e-chat, or chat, whatever. Who wants to speak with attorney? Applied for funding. You need to bring in your application for funding here to the court
I'll bring it
within
today.
hang on, within 5 days. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, and we'll adjourn this to January 27th. That will be at 11 o'clock in the morning, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, good luck. Do you have any more, Ms. Wilburn?
I should have one for SRM Group and defendant Siobhan Brown.
SRM, hang on. Is that what you said, SRM?
Correct.
SRM Group versus Siobhan Brown, 2505246.
Jen Wilburn, P83143 for plaintiff.
Do I have the defendant here? Oh, there you are, ma'am. Good morning. Your name?
Good morning.
Your name?
Siobhan Brown.
Did you listen to the rights?
I did.
Did you understand the rights?
I do.
You wish to speak to a lawyer, or have you applied for funding?
I applied for funding, no lawyer. It's not necessary.
All right, I'm going to adjourn this for 2 weeks to January 27th at 11 a.m. You need to provide us with proof of the application for funding within 5 days, okay?
Okay. Your Honor, can you repeat the date again? The
January
dates-
27th, January 27th. That's 2
Okay.
weeks from tomorrow, and that will be at
Mhm.
11 o'clock in the morning.
Is that in person or on Zoom?
No, you can come on Zoom.
Okay, thank you. That'd be better.
Have a great day. Good luck.
Thank you.
Slats Enterprises versus Amy Brown. Is that it for you, Ms. Wilburn?
For now, Judge, I'll be back at 10.
All right.
Thank you.
Can I go?
2502587. Thanks.
Okay.
05287. 2505287 Slats versus Amy Brown. Is Amy Brown here?
Your Honor, Miss Brown has logged in late. We have her in the breakout room watching the video right now.
Let me go on to another one, Mr. Sims. As soon as she comes out, I'll call you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Primary Estates versus Rafael Santana and all occupants 2505288.
He was here, Your Honor. I gotta see where he went. He was here in person.
Well, you know what? Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Honor. Fonda Packer on behalf of Primary Estates LLC.
Give me 1 second.
No problem.
I don't know why there's this tendency for parties to stay in the hallway. Can you imagine that? I always threaten to go buy season tickets to the Tigers and go to every game and sit in the parking lot. Come on up here. What are you doing outside?
I'll wait for a lawyer to come on. That's Steve.
Your name?
Yes, I'm happy.
Did you listen to and understand the rights?
Judge, we were not aware he was in here in order to show him the video. I didn't know he was in person.
You have the right to a lawyer. You have the right to proper venue. You have the right to apply for funding. You have the right to a jury trial. Do you understand all those rights? Do you wish to speak to a lawyer?
No.
You intend to apply for funding?
No.
Mr. Bapacker, you want to tell me how much is owed? Just the total sum.
Yeah, the total sum is $4,961.56.
Do you agree that you owe that amount?
The amount that I got was 3,800.
Are you including January rent?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm asking you.
No, I'm just including what they said.
All right. Well, you got to include January rent. How much is January rent?
$1,110, Your Honor.
Then they've got you somewhere in the neighborhood. Give me your breakdown if you would.
Yes, Your Honor. At the time we filed the complaint, the rent to retain was $3,851.56. We added the $1,110, which brought me to the $4,961.56. And then if you add in statutory costs and attorney fees of $156, my grand total is $5,117.56.
Are you charging any late fees?
Not in the past, yes, but not for January.
No, I know, but how much in the past?
Hold on. Actually, Your Honor, my client, I don't have a ledger. My client acquired this property, and that was the rental balance owed at the time of acquisition.
Just want to make sure there's no late fees.
Yeah, there's no late fee that was added by my client for December or January.
Well, this has more than those months.
Correct.
Were you being charged late fees prior to that? I'm gonna need you to check on that. I capped them at $70. If you're sure that they're no more than $70.
The late fee spoken to is $50 for the.
All right, so good enough. Do you agree that you owe this amount? Can you pay that?
I got laid off a couple months ago and it's been hard finding work.
When can you pay this?
If I could have 2 weeks, that'd be something.
You can pay it all by then?
Yes. I just started working, so my checks are coming in. My wife started working as well, so her checks will be coming in too.
You're sure you can pay it all in 2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
Okay, council, the writ date is going to be January the 27th.
Okay.
So you have to pay by then or you have to vacate. The amount is 511,759. Do you understand that? Do you have any questions for me? All right, good luck to you. I hope you can pay that. Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll upload a judgment. Have a good one, Mr.
Yeah,
Santana.
make sure you send it over this morning, will you please?
I will. I'll get it done as soon as I'm done with my next hearing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Tanglewood. We ready on Tanglewood? Tanglewood versus Rosemary McCaskey, 2505195. Is Rosemary McCaskey out there, Jennifer?
No, Your Honor, I've not had her check in.
And service has been accomplished?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who's
But
here from Pal?
they're coming in. It's just taken a second for them to join.
Okay, no problem.
And we can, Miss Brown, I'm changing her name right now, but she is out from the video as
Hi,
well.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
I will call her next. Who is here for Palitz's office? Do I have somebody here from Tanglewood, for Tanglewood?
Yes, Your Honor, Sanchez, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And Rosemary McCaskey is not here, right, Jennifer?
That is correct, Your Honor. She's not checked in.
Service was accomplished,
Service
right?
was with tact and second mailing.
All right, you can go ahead and give me your breakdown. I'll give you a default.
Sir, based on that, plaintiff's making entry default possession judgment. The rent to retain is $1,299.09. Cost of $189.79 for a total balance of $1,488.88 with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Do you have a breakdown on your late fees?
Your Honor, I do not.
I need to make sure that they're $70 or less per month.
Correct, Your Honor. The late fee is only $50.
Okay. Okay, so if you come in front of me, I don't know if I've had the pleasure before. If you can just give me a breakdown on the late fees, that would be helpful going forward. I'll give you a judgment, 1488.85. The writ date will be on January the 22nd, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll be prepared next time.
You're fine. You're fine. It's nice to see a smiling face for a change on this end. Thank you. Slats Enterprises versus Amy Brown, 2505287. Ms. Brown, good morning. You have to unmute. Tell me your name. Ms. Brown, there you go. Unmute.
Yes, sir.
Your name?
Amy Brown.
Did
Good morning.
you listen? Mr. Sims, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. Good morning, Your Honor. Mike Sims up here on behalf of the plaintiff Slats Enterprises.
Ma'am, did you listen to and understand the rights?
Yes,
on
I
the
did.
video? Do you wish to speak to a lawyer?
I would like to, yes.
Do you intend to apply for funding?
Yes, I have applied for funding. I'm waiting to hear back.
You applied for funding? Ma'am?
Yes, through the state, through MDHHS. Yes, I did apply
Good.
through
We'll
the
adjourn
state.
it to January 27th at 11 a.m. She's going to chat with you. You have to provide us with proof that you made application for funding within 5 days. You have to bring it up here, okay?
I got to bring it up to you. And what was the date on that you said, sir? I'm sorry, it cut out for a second.
That's all right. January 27th at 11 o'clock in the morning. And she will chat, tell you where you have to call to speak to a lawyer, and I'm adjourning it to that date, okay?
Okay.
We need
Your Honor.
proof of the funding within 5 days. You understand that?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sims, go ahead.
I apologize, Judge. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to make it just to state this since I have Ms. Brown here. Since we filed this for the rent due, the complex has received numerous complaints because of her guests and other occupants pounding on people's doors, going through people's trash. It's been a real problem beyond the rent now is a main issue. So I either would like Ms. Brown to call me or for us to address that in the interim because things are not going well at this time.
How long has this been going on?
I got an email the day after Christmas from my client about some larger issues that had taken place at the property. There were things prior to that, but it was just, I think it was one of the other occupants who was loitering in the common areas and making other tenants feel uncomfortable from what I gather, but it's become a larger issue since Christmas.
What, with parties or what?
The specific language used by the client was, there's smoking, there's people pounding on other tenants' doors. There was an elderly client who contacted my landlord, I think on Christmas or just shortly after, about someone's pounding on their door trying to get in. There's been smoking and people loud and hanging out in common areas that are not tenants that don't belong there. So there's a concern.
They can't smoke in the common areas pursuant to the lease?
No, it's no smoking.
So, ma'am, I'm not being accusatory here, please. I don't want to go into this. I'm just telling you, you need to be considerate to other tenants, and that includes not inviting people over if they're going to pound on doors. Ma'am, is there somebody else there?
No, sir, I'm sorry.
All right. That includes not allowing people to smoke in common areas, not allowing people to pound on other people's doors, not allowing other people to be loud. Okay, will you please do that for me so we don't have big
Absolutely.
problems?
Absolutely, I will do it. And I have talked to the people that have come in at the time. Those people don't come here no more. They were just friends of mine, and I apologize up and down for any trouble that was caused by any of that or any disruption to anybody's, normal days. So I do apologize, and I will make sure that that does not happen again.
Mr. Sims, tell me the total amount owed.
The total
I
amount
don't need a
there,
breakdown.
the total amount, you said you don't need a breakdown, Judge?
I don't need a breakdown.
Okay. Total amount would be $3,789.50, which would include a few late, $50 late fees and filing fees.
That's fine. So you have to pay that, ma'am. If you owe that, then you should try to pay that by the time you get here. If you don't, I'm gonna have to give them a judgment at some point, okay?
So, Your Honor, there's no way I can. I'm disabled. I'm applying for Social Security disability right now. So if I could get an extension on that, or,
Well, you've applied for funding. You bring the proof of the funding up here within
Right.
5 days, and then we'll reconvene on January 27th. But I can't, they're entitled to a judgment within 10 days, a writ date within 10 days of the date of the judgment. Now, if your application hasn't been decided, you're entitled to another adjournment, but you're going to end up having to pay this, and then it's going to be 4,000 and some when we get into February here.
I know.
Okay?
So,
All right. I'm sorry. I wish you well. We'll see you here January 27th, and that'll be at 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay?
okay, thank you,
Your
sir.
Honor.
Have a good day. Thanks, Mr. Sims. Woods of
Thank you,
White
Judge.
Lake versus Madison Saliot and Dalton Uchtman.
Oh, we got it.
2505196. Do I have this defendant here?
John
No, Your Honor,
Capitan?
they have not checked in with us. And
Yep, John Capitan appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Okay, I need you to start your video. Is Miss Saliot here or Mr. Uchtman? Either one of them.
no, Your Honor, they have not checked in. And there was
Okay.
tacking and second mailing.
Good enough. I'll give you default judgment, counsel. Go ahead.
All right, Your Honor, we move for a default judgment of possession. Rent to retain is $4,342.70. Of that, there were 2 months worth of late fees of $70 each. The costs are $232.82 for a total of $4,584.52. We asked for the writ to issue after January 22nd, no money judgment, and I'll submit this as soon as we're done with this proceeding.
Okay, good enough. Writ date will be the 22nd. Defendants failed to appear. Default judgment's entered. The amount to be paid disabled is 4,584. That's 52, right?
That would be, hold on a second, Your Honor. Let me
Can't
make
read
sure.
my own writing.
Yeah, it's $4,342.70 for the rent to retain, $231.82 for
So
the
232.82, I thought, no?
no, I'm sorry, 231.82. 231.82. That
Okay,
leaves a
that's right,
total.
4,584.52. You're all set.
All right, thank you. Have a great one. Bye.
Christine Investments versus Jarvis Cynthia. 2505289. Must be Cynthia Jarvis. Is Cynthia Jarvis out here?
No, Your Honor, she has not checked in. There was tacking and second mailing.
All right, appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Grant Munson on behalf of the plaintiff.
Defendant failed to appear. I'll give you a default. I'm going to ask you to give me the principal balance, then your late fees, and then court costs.
Your Honor, I heard that earlier, and I'm trying to calculate the late fees because I don't have it broken out either.
Go ahead and pass that one. You figure it out. I'll be right back with you. How's that? FC Stratford versus Kimberly LaPointe and Don Francisco Lopez, 2505291. Appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fanter on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right. Is this individual here, Kimberly Crawford? Yes, you are. Ma'am, your name?
Kimberly Crawford.
All right. Did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
I did.
And do you wish to exercise any of those rights? Do you wish to speak to a lawyer?
No.
Do you intend to apply for funding?
No.
All right. Counsel, how much is owed here?
So the total balance And I went through and the late fees are more than,
You to break it down for me.
okay. Uh, Sorry, I'm just doing really quick.
Pass that one.
Well,
Pristine
I got-
Investments versus Cynthia Jarvis, 2505289. Mr. Munson, you ready?
I am.
Go
Grant
ahead.
Munson for the plaintiff. Your Honor, today I'm seeking a default judgment in the amount of $6,592.81. Of that, $500 is late fees. That's $50 a month times 10 months. That also includes $112.04 in filing fees and $75 in statutory attorney fees.
659284.
81. 659281.
Okay, in the future, if you wouldn't mind breaking that down right in the beginning, I would appreciate it. Writ date will be January the 22nd. Again, I'm going to ask you to get that in here in the next half an hour or so. Judgment will be 659281, and again, the writ date January 22 of 26. Are you ready on this, Mr. Pantera?
Thank you.
I am, Your Honor.
FC Stratford versus Kimberly Crawford and Don Francisco Lopez, 2505291.
Your Honor, here are the numbers. The amount of rent that's owed without late fees is $3,364.99. There's late fees of $120, which was $70 for December, $50 for January, and $229 in court costs for a total of $3,713.99.
Is Mr. Lopez there with you, Ms. Crawford?
No,
Is he an occupant of the property?
not any longer. We broke up.
Okay, so that'll be a default judgment versus him, Mr. Pantera. Do you agree that you owe 37113, ma'am?
I agree.
All right,
I
so
had a loss of income and I can't afford the apartment no more. I have started moving out.
all
My
right, so I'm gonna
movers
give
will
him.
be-
I'm sorry.
My movers will be here on the 25th to get my furniture.
Mr.
I told the office.
Hang on. Mr. Pantera,
Yeah, I think the 25th is a Sunday, so.
Yes.
I think the judgment expires on the 22nd. So, Your Honor, if you would like, I guess what you're asking is, am I willing to extend this to maybe Monday, the 26th? So
well,
that,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm willing to do that.
January
Thank you.
26th is your writ date, ma'am, okay? So you have to vacate no later than the 26th, or else a writ will issue, okay?
Okay.
I just want to make
What will be issued? I'm sorry.
The bailiff's gonna come out and evict you if you're not out by the 26th,
Okay.
so just
okay?
make sure you turn your keys in,
Okay.
ma'am.
Can I have a little longer than the 26th? Just to get the.
No, I can't do that, Your Honor. I mean,
Sorry, he's giving you an extra 4 days,
Okay.
to 22nd, okay?
Okay.
So you have to be out by that day or you're gonna be evicted. I wish you well. Good luck. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll have a judgment submitted within a few minutes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Hamptons versus Jagina Matthews and Jasmine Matthews, 2505207. Ms. Matthews, I need your name.
Oh, Jasmine over here. Hi.
Wait,
Janae
you're
Matthews.
sideways here. You're sideways. I need you to turn the camera. There you go. What's your name?
Janae Matthews and this Jasmine.
Wait a minute. Slow down. What is your name?
Janae Matthews.
Okay, you were the one who appeared last time. Is Jasmine there?
Yes.
Where were you last time, Jasmine?
I was at work.
Well, you got to show up when you have a court date, okay? We didn't show him the video, right? Because she'd already seen it, Jennifer.
That is correct, Judge.
Did you listen? I'm sorry. Do you understand you have the right to a lawyer? You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to apply for funding. You have the right to enter into a judgment or a conditional dismissal order, and you can apply for funding if you so choose. Do you understand all that?
Yes.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who's saying that?
Janae.
Give me a lawyer. I'm going to adjourn this to 2 weeks, adjourn this to January the 27th at 11. Now listen carefully. Do either one of you intend to apply for funding?
No. No.
How about you, Jasmine?
No.
All right, you come back here on that date, January 27th at 11. We're going to chat with you and tell you what number to call to talk to a lawyer. Counsel, what amount is owed on this case? Can you tell me?
Judge, counsel is not checked in for Freeman or for
Why not?
Hamptons rather.
What
So
time is this scheduled?
the time scheduled for that is 9:30, Judge.
You guys are going to have to stand by. I didn't realize they weren't here. That's my fault. You
we
guys
can-
just
Yeah, I'll put them in a breakout room to give them the phone number, and we'll bring them back when Hamptons are ready. And then we
Sounds
are
good.
still waiting on the other ones, Judge, just so you know.
So
Okay?
don't go anywhere, you
Don't go
guys, okay? I have to call this again when the lawyer shows up, so do not go anywhere, all right? But she will chat with you or go into a breakout room with you and tell you the number to call for a lawyer. I told you when I'm adjourning this to, that's January 27th at 11, okay?
Okay.
All
Thank you,
right.
Judge.
And I don't have anything else ready?
Nothing at the moment. Nothing at the moment, Judge.
Okay,
Okay?
good enough. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Matthews, 2505207. All right, good morning, Ms. Austin. How are you?
Good morning,
Your
Your
name?
Honor. How are you? Good to see you.
You too. Your appearance?
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
All right, I started to call this. I did call this. Jasmine and Janae, give me your phone number, or give me your names, please.
Janae. Jasmine.
Last names.
Matthews.
Last name. Janae.
Matthews.
All right. They're not applying for funding, but they did ask to speak to a lawyer. So I'm not going to be here next week. So we're going to adjourn this to the 27th of January at 11. And you can tell them the total amount that they owe if you would, please. I don't need a breakdown right now.
Yes, $670.25, Your Honor.
Ladies, pay that and the case will be just dismissed. Okay? You understand that?
Yes,
Guys,
Honor.
come on, you got to talk to me.
Yes, we understand that, but we don't agree with the amount.
How much do you think you owe?
I don't think we owe anything.
You think you paid this in full?
No, those fees are.
Ma'am, just please listen to me. The greatest, easiest thing about math is there's only one right answer. So you can't say about, or I don't know. If you don't know anything, that's fine. You guys can figure that out. If you do owe something, I need to know to the penny how much you owe.
I don't think we owe anything.
Did you pay January's rent?
Yes.
Yes.
Miss Austin?
They did, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I just got kind of pulled into this last minute. It appears that there was some prior court filings. So there's some court costs of $146.43, which is our cost without the statutory attorney fee. So they did pay January rent, but it looks like there's some court costs going back into.
But
filed
you can't add those in, can you? I mean, if they paid it and you guys dismissed it, is that what you're telling me?
Well, I didn't add this. No, I didn't. Well, I'm telling you, I added the cost of filing the case prior to the hearing. So there's no statutory attorney fee charge because we did not come to court because we dismissed, but the actual charge of filing the summons and complaint, getting them served, doing the second mailing, that I do pass on, Your Honor, because I did incur that expense, even though they would.
Yeah, but why are you guys dismissing the case then?
Because they paid prior to the court hearing.
Yeah, but they didn't pay in full with the court costs.
Yeah, I don't. Again, Your Honor,
Why don't you guys talk? You come back January the 20th, the 27th.
Judge, we can have them come back at 9:30 on the 27th, if that's okay with you.
I've got court to school. Is that going to be good enough?
From what I am told, yes, that should be fine, because that is their only
9:30
one
on
that
that
day.
date, you guys.
Perfect. Thank you, Your
9:30,
Honor.
January 27th at 9:30. Make sure you change the time, okay?
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bryant Allen Kinney, 25B-148-464. Detective, your name?
Detective Claff, Brownstown Township Police Department.
Counsel?
Good morning, Judge Mazzagate, appearing back Mr. Kennedy with this with Zoom.
All right.
Okay, we agree to go.
Not guilty, please entered. Has he been printed yet? Your name, sir?
Bryant Allen Kinney III.
Has he been printed yet?
Your Honor, I am not sure. I will. Yes, he was printed last night according to him here. Yes. I will confirm that.
Where's he been?
You're talking with you?
Yeah.
Judge, I spoke to Mr. Kenny.
He walked in here before he starts giving you stories.
Yeah, I did read the ROA.
Yeah, he walked in on August 4th, and apparently we didn't get to him fast enough, where he just decided he was going to leave.
He walked in with Ms. Coates, which is one of the complaint witnesses, the judge. Heard there was a disagreement, and then he ended up walking out. Since that time, Judge, Mr. Kenny's had a number of mental health breakdowns and a number of issues. He's been in counseling since October 2025. He's been going to counseling once a week. He apparently reconciled with Ms. Coates, Judge. They are currently living together. They share one child in common, and she is currently pregnant with their second child. He's been moving around a lot since. I did update his address in the court file. And Judge, he is currently a stay-at-home dad, and he's the only one that cares for his son because his wife is the one that birthed.
Do you know anything about this, detective? I'm asking if you know anything about a reconciliation or her not wanting to proceed with charges, it sounds like.
I don't know anything in regards to this case. I'm sorry. I just know what the report has in it. Mr. Kenny did advise me that he would. I'm sorry. But Mr. Kenny did advise me, Judge, that he would call Ms. Coates, try to have her come down and actually state that to the.
Well, he's not going to have any contact in the meantime. I'll give him a personal bond. I'll do that for him, assuming that to be the case. But you can't not show up, sir. You also have a second file here that you 25T645723 that I'm going to call. And does he stand mute on this one?
Judge, he'll plead guilty of failure on that.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your
Plead
Honor.
guilty here, you could get, it looks like you could get 322, 317, you could get 32 days. Do you understand that?
Your
Sir?
Honor,
Sir? Sir?
just answer the judge's questions, Mr. Kenny.
Do you understand what I just asked you?
Yes, I do.
You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
If you plead guilty, you're giving up your right to a hearing. You're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. You're waiving your right to remain silent. You don't have to plead guilty. If you plead not guilty, we're going to have a hearing. You can question their witnesses, bring in your own, use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses and testify or remain silent as you so choose. You plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights and we won't have a hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
To the charge then that you failed to pay $317. How do you plead? Sir, talk to me, please. How do you plead to that charge?
I plead guilty.
Did you fail to pay?
Yes, I did.
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
No.
All right, I'm gonna accept your plea. Does he work?
He doesn't work, Judge. He's a stay-at-home dad. His fiance is.
When can you pay this, sir?
So
Today, we've only got $400 today, and Kimberly is on her way here with all of that money right now. And she gets paid bi-weekly. So in 2 weeks from today, she got paid today. In 2 weeks from today, I would have, another amount of money.
Judge, would the court, considering Mr. Kenny's finances, would the court be able to waive any penalties or late fees to somewhat reduce the?
Here's what I'll do. Have her come up to the court. You pay $200 today, I'll waive the balance, but the defendant still must pay the clearance fee. There's a $45 clearance fee, so have her come to the court with $245. I'll give you a personal bond on the other case. I mean, I have a little bit of hard time giving you a note based on just what you've told me, not ordering no contact.
Judge, can we move into the court order no assaultive contact?
I'm not do that. Here, no assaultive, abusive, or intimidating behavior toward the victims. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. $2,500 personal bond. Mr. Kinney, you miss again. I'm going to set a high cash bond. You're going to be waiting. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're going to be waiting in jail is what I'm trying to tell you nicely. Don't do this again, okay?
I understand, and thank you very much.
So have her come up here with $245 on the civil infraction. I'll waive the balance. We're going to give you January 28th at 9:15. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I wish you well. And have them fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer. Wait, don't go anywhere. What's the question?
I mean, I think he may need to call her again. Would he be allowed, would they allow?
Let him make a call and have him, you tell your girlfriend to come up here and she can pay the $245 and he's going to release you once he gets word that she's
Okay.
paid the $245. So let's see, who do I have? Jennifer, can you tell Stephanie or somebody call Brownstown and ask for Detective Claft once we have the $245 and they're going to release him. Okay?
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Good luck, sir. You got to show up in court. Don't do this again.
I will
Thank
absolutely be here on the 28th.
Thank you. Brenda Ice versus Bridget Ekman, 2505292.
Good morning again, Judge. Jen Wilburn, P83143 for plaintiff.
Is Bridget Ekman here? This was scheduled for 10. I give them 15 minutes. Is she here yet, Jen?
Judge, she did not appear with us.
Okay, how about Giovanni Boudry? Is he here?
They
Come
are
on up
here. They
here.
are on a device. Oh, yep, there they are in the courtroom.
Brenda Ice versus Giovanni Boudry, 2505293.
Jen Wilburn, P83143 for plaintiff.
Your name?
My name is Giovanni.
Did you listen to the rights on the video? Did you understand them? Do you wish to speak to a lawyer? You intend to apply for funding? Ms. Wilburn, why don't you tell me how much is owed?
Judge, there's a rental balance of $1,500, 2 late fees at $50 a month. So the subtotal is $1,600 plus the court costs, which I show as $184.17. So total would be $1,784.17.
You pay that?
Not at the moment.
When can you pay it?
I start a new job tomorrow and it's bi-weekly pay, so I'm gonna have to wait 3 weeks. But I deny non-payment. I have proofs that I did pay. I have pictures that I sent to the landlord of my money orders right before I put them in his mailbox.
When did you put them in the mailbox?
Right after I sent the pictures to the landlord. They're different pictures I have different times.
I don't know what that means. Did you send them recently, the payments?
Yes. He only accepts money orders and checks, so I do money orders and I deliver them to his, I believe it's his financial office. And put them in the mailbox. That's what I've done since I moved in.
You know anything about this?
I don't, Your Honor. Depending on when it was placed in said mailbox, I don't know when that happened. It may not have been processed.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn this to the 27th. I want you to call up Ms. Wilburn sometime today. Give them a piece of paper, will you, John? And you call her up and you compare notes and you find out what is owed. If you guys can't agree, I'm setting it for trial. Okay? You said how much is owed, Ms. Wilburn?
I show $1,600 plus the court costs of $184.17, total
1784.17. And he says you say you owe nothing?
Yes. We only had, so last month was our first time going past the 15th.
You pull out all your payments. You should copy those. You should attach a ledger that tells me when you paid and how much. How long have you lived there?
It's been about 7 months.
Okay, then that should be easy to do. I'm adjourning this to January the 27th. At what time?
11 o'clock, Judge.
Do you have one already set that day, Ms. Wilburn?
I do, Judge. We're coming at 11 that date.
Okay, perfect. January 27th at 11. Okay, January 27th at 11. Thank you. Good luck. Truman Estates versus Cody Kaler, 25. Wait, Ms. Wilburn, give him your phone number.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. It's 734-287-3664. That's our office number. You can ask to speak to me directly.
Okay, Jen Wilburn, Wilburn. Truman Estates versus Cody Kaler, 2505294.
Jen Wilburn, P83143 for plaintiff.
Judge, he did not appear with us. This is technically the first hearing, and he was personally served.
All right, you can go ahead and take a default.
Judge, this is for possession only. The outstanding rental balance is $1,294, one late fee of $50 for a subtotal $1,344, plus the court costs, which I show as $184.17. Grand total $1,528.17 to be paid by January 22nd.
Defendant failed to appear. Default judgment is entered. I'm going to just ask you that you make sure you get me these judgments here early this morning if you can. Writ date will be on the 22nd.
Absolutely, Judge. I'll get them in as soon as we're done.
Have a great day. Thank you. LMV versus John Zukowski, 2505334.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary Russell appearing on behalf of LMW.
Is John Zukowski here?
Judge, he did not appear with us. He was not served. I have a note here from our court officer saying he spoke to the attorney and he said he did not want to pay for the service, and that was on the 8th.
What?
Judge, I'll try. So it sounds like the process server was contacted and told that they didn't want to pay for personal service, that the mailing should be sufficient. We received a call late last week and there wasn't enough time for the officer to go back out. The defendant did not appear today, so we're going to have to adjourn it and have it served.
January 27th at what time?
11:30.
I don't know what that means. I mean, they have to go They can't tack until the third time. I don't know what that
Correct.
means. So what's he going there the first two times, Mr. Russell? Is he just going there the first two times and pretending like he wants to serve it? I don't get it. I'm not sure I understand it, but
It's
Usually my client hires his own process server to serve.
well, tell him to stop doing that. He can't be saying, I don't want to pay for personal service. What does that mean? He goes there the first time, the guy answers the door and he doesn't serve it? Makes no sense. None. Tell him to stop doing that. Okay?
I don't know what you're saying, Judge. No, he hires a professional process server to serve usually in most of his cases. That's why when the court called, we weren't aware of it. We thought he already had a guy going out, so we said, don't have the court officer do it because we thought he already had his professional server out there doing it.
Okay. Well, I thought she just said, I could be wrong, I can stand corrected, that the plaintiff did not wish to pay for personal service. Is that not what you said, Jennifer?
The note from the court officer says spoke with attorneys, said wasn't paying for service. So maybe they thought that, but they didn't have a process server turn in a proof. So even if our officer was attempting, theirs wasn't apparently.
Right. They haven't got personal service. That's correct. We only got the mailing service at this point. That's correct.
Well, I don't have a proof of service though.
No, through the requested second service through the court by mailing. We submitted that form when we filed the case.
Correct. We mailed it out, but we still need a service by personal or
tacking.
Well, yeah, for a money judgment, correct.
No, for both.
Oh, you still got to have service. It's either tacking, which requires them to go 3 times before they tack, or personal service. This isn't just mail a first-class letter to somebody and that perfects service. That's not right. That can't be done. You get what I'm saying?
I understand your interpretation, Judge. I know
It's not an interpretation. That's like 2 and 2 is 4. You can't just mail the first-class letter and not have tacking or personal service and act like service is perfected. Now, if he shows up, he's submitted to the jurisdiction of the court. So he's going to have to go out and perfect service. And he's going to have to do it. I'll give you that new date, but there's no interpretation that I know of, none whatsoever, that says you can just mail a first-class letter, have the court do it, and that's good enough to be service if there's no tacking or personal service. That's just not the law. I'm sorry. January 27th, we'll see you here. Thank you. Wendy Tucker Beck versus Lisa Summers and Stephen Summers, 2605336. How's that interpretation?
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Good morning, ma'am.
I'm
Your
here.
name?
I'm Wendy Tucker Beck, Your Honor.
Do I have Lisa Summers or Stephen Summers here, Jennifer?
Neither
Let's see
one
who-
of them have checked in with us, Judge. Lisa Summers looks like she was substitute service, and then Stephen Summers was personally served. Both were second mailing.
Okay, so you get to go ahead and take a judgment. You got to tell me how much is owed though, ma'am. Okay, how much is just owed in rent? Just rent,
$6,600.
just in rent,
Yes, Your Honor.
not including any late fees, not including any unpaid water bills or court fees, right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Do you have any late fees?
I do not.
You never charge late fees?
I've never charged them a late fee, no.
Okay, what is unpaid water bill? Do you have any of that?
Yes, the unpaid water bill is, let's see. The unpaid water bill is $350.
Okay, so they owe $69.50. Do they owe, and then plus your court costs? How much do you have in court costs?
I have $225.81. That was for court costs, mailing fees, and
That's fine. Is it 71.75.81?
Yes, Your Honor, $7,175.
Judge, I'm sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt, but if I may, I do see that Lisa Summers is here in the waiting room. It looks like we just let her in. Well, wait a minute. Did you let her in? Okay, never mind. Go right ahead. She was right there and now she's gone again. Carry on. I apologize.
Okay. All right, so that's the amount that's owed to you, right?
Yes, sir. I did not include all of the fees for traveling down there. I was in your courtroom last Thursday
You can't charge travel fees.
No, but I'm also being hit with blight fines from the city because of two defunct motorhomes that they have on my property, on the property, and I'd like to ask for permission to have those moved. I will pay for them to be
What is
moved.
this for? Is this a mobile home?
Motorhomes. They have two non-working motorhomes on the property, and I was in your
Slow down a
courtroom last.
second. Slow down a second. What are you renting to them?
I'm
Judge, she
renting
is
the
back
house to
in. She
them.
just popped up.
Hang on a second. Let's go back. Miss Summers? Miss Summers, you have to start your video. Ms. Wilburn, I'm not sure what you're here on. Do you have another one?
I do, Judge. We passed on it because it was only a couple minutes after. It was for Brenda Ice and Ekman.
Jack, can you find this for me? I don't know. They should be one of these. Rendez versus Akron. Ms. Summers, your name? Ms. Summers, your name?
Brenda, he's yes to that.
Ms. Summers, can you hear me? Ms. Summers, can you hear me, ma'am? Can you chat with them, Jennifer?
Yes, Judge, I just asked them to connect their audio.
Let's go to Brenda Ice versus Bridget Ekman, 2505292. Your appearance?
Jen Wilburn, P83143 for plaintiff.
Brenda Ekman is not here, right?
That is correct, Judge.
So what did I do? Did I adjourn this just because it wasn't 15 minutes?
Correct, Judge.
All right, go ahead. I'll give you a default.
Possession only, outstanding rent, $2,800. Two late fees at $50 a month for $100. Court costs $184.17. Grand total $3,084.17 to be paid by the 22nd, and I will file that in a moment.
Defendant failed to appear, 12226 will be the writ date, default judgment, 308-417. Yeah, if you can get me those now, that would be helpful, okay?
Yep, the other three were already filed.
Thank you very much with Ms. Wilburn. Have a great day.
You too, Judge. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna wait till they bring in Ms. Summers. This is the problem with Zoom.
It appears that she disconnected again, Judge, so maybe give her just a few minutes, see if she can reconnect.
What's this gentleman?
He's for 10:30.
10:30?
Yep. Okay. Sir.
I want to wait until they come in. What is on your property?
Your Honor, the defendants have two motorhomes on the property that do not work, that I am being cited for blight on.
Wait. You're leasing property. Is that a house or what is this that you're leasing?
I'm leasing them a house, Your Honor,
And they have two inoperable motorhomes that are on your property and you're getting cited by
yes.
City of Rockwood for that, right?
Yes, Your Honor. And I'm asking today for permission from the court to have those removed so that I can
Okay, you got a
resolve the
different
blight.
you got a different situation going with that.
Okay.
Let me talk to them if we can ever get them in here. If not, I'm going to have to adjourn this and they're going to have to show up in 2 weeks in person. That's the only thing I can do. You don't have to show in person. You live up in the Upper Peninsula, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, just St. Ignace, but still, it's quite a haul. So I'm not going to make you drive here for sure.
I appreciate that, Your Honor. My P.O. box is in St. Ignace. I actually live about an hour away from St. Ignace.
North or south?
North west
Okay.
of St. Ignace.
Very peaceful up there, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Of course, it's pretty cold and snowy up there right now, probably, right?
Yes, Your Honor, it is. Yes.
Nice place in the summer, though.
It is.
Okay, let me just see what's going on here. Have we heard
She's
anything?
back.
Ms. Summers, I need you need to start your video, ma'am. So I can see your face. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Your name?
Lisa Summers?
Is that Stephen Summers?
Yes, it is.
And well, you have to state your name, sir.
Stephen Summers.
And Ms. Tucker Beck, your name again.
Wendy Tucker Beck.
All right. She is just out. First of all, did you two listen to and understand the rights on the video? Let's start
Judge,
with
they
you.
didn't see it because they've logged in and had problems.
You have the right to a lawyer. You have the right to proper venue. You have the right to a jury trial. You have the right to apply for funding if you would like with a variety of different agencies. You can enter into a consent judgment. You can enter into a conditional dismissal. You can take this to trial if you want. Do you understand what I just said, Ms. Summers?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Summers?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do either one of you or both of you wish to speak to a lawyer?
Yes.
Okay, folks, I'm going to give you a 2-week adjournment, and I have no choice in that, Ms. Tucker Beck. But she just got done telling me, oh, geez, do we have any more whiteout? You just got done telling me that you guys owe her a lot of money and that you got inoperable motorhomes on your property.
No, my motor.
Hang on a second. She thinks that you owe $7,175.81, which consists of $6,600 in rent, $350 in an unpaid water bill, and $225.81 in court costs. Do you agree that you owe that amount?
No, I don't.
How much do you owe?
For rent, $6,400.
Okay. Is there any other of these figures you disagree with? They're entitled to court costs.
I don't agree with the water bill, because it's not our water bill. Our water bill we have in our name, and that water bill is not in our name. It was the water bill from the person that was managing this house before we took it over, got the lease, and
Hang on. This is what I'm going to do.
okay.
I'm adjourning this until January 27th.
Okay.
I'm going to adjourn this to what time, John? 9:30?
11:30, Judge.
11:30. And I'm going to tell the two of you that whether you owe $6,400 or 69.50, which would include the unpaid water bill, you still owe court costs. So you're up around 68.25.81 at a minimum.
That's why I need to speak with a lawyer.
I know, but you're going to have a problem if you aren't able to pay that at the next court hearing. Do we understand one another?
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot of money. And she's also pointing out that you have inoperable motorhomes on your property, and now the city's after her for a violation of their ordinances pertaining to blight.
Well, both my motorhomes run and are drivable.
They have valid plates on them?
I just bought the one. I haven't got it registered yet.
Well,
but
you
the other
gotta
one-
get
the
plates
other one
on
does.
those. You gotta get
Yeah.
plates on those.
I know, I haven't
Okay?
had the chance to go down
Well,
and do
you
it
got
yet.
it. When did you get it?
About 2 weeks ago.
All right. What are you doing? You working a lot?
No.
Well,
I've
why
been
didn't
sick
you
with,
go-
I've been very sick. So I
Go
haven't had a
get the
chance to get down.
plates. Go
I
get
will.
the plates.
No problem,
Okay?
but they haven't said anything to me.
Well, they said something to her. She's the owner. Go get the plates. Make
Weird.
them operable. Got it?
Okay, yep,
All
no
right.
problem.
We'll see everybody here January 27th at 11:30. If you think you can't properly log on, you're gonna have to show up in person, Mr. and Mrs. Summers, okay?
All right, thank you.
We were patient today. I won't be next time, okay?
All
Thank you
right.
very much. Have a great day.
You too, bye-bye.
What do I have at
Thank you, Your
10:30?
Honor.
Thank you.
You have 3 to 10:30.
Is any lawyers out there for the 10:30s?
No, Your
Jennifer.
Honor, just the plaintiff on the small claims.
Oh, I got a small claims. That's nice to know. Where,
Well, that's the returning on Lessel. You had him coming back today.
all right, can you guys hand me that file? Is the defendant here on that? Is
Looks
the
like he might be
plaintiff-
in the courtroom.
Is the plaintiff here on that?
Plaintiff is on Zoom because they're out of town.
All right, let's go. Come on up here, guys. Tony and Brenda Lessel versus Don's Home Maintenance, 2504042. Come on up.
What's the point?
All right. Lessels, I need you in here.
We're here.
Well, I need you to, I need to see you. You gotta you gotta start your video.
Okay. How do you do that?
If I may, Judge, Mr. and Mrs. Lessel, there should be a little icon of like a movie camera down in the left-hand corner with a line through it. You want to click that so the line goes
What's
away.
your name again, sir?
Donald Skritsky,
See it.
Spell your last name.
SKRZYCKI.
There's the video right there. Okay. That didn't do anything.
And
Do you see us now?
You own Don's Home Maintenance?
That's correct.
You're the principal, the president.
Yes.
And let's just wait till they log in.
We're still trying. That's just,
There we go. We can see you now.
okay.
Okay. No, we can't. That's another lawyer. I can't
Apologies.
see.
Yep. Nope. All right,
Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. Lessel, we still cannot see you. Can you see the little icon with the video camera?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I
Did
clicked
you?
it.
Okay.
It says unlock A26 to start your video. So we have to go to settings, I guess, and unlock something.
I suppose.
I never
Can you?
seen it. I never seen something being locked. Is Darren Richard Hall here? Jennifer?
Your Honor, Judge, or I'm sorry, Your Honor, Mr. Hall did not check in with us. He's in the
Mr. Cantor,
Oh,
I've got to give
you
him
know-
15 minutes. This was
Judge. He is now logging in.
good. Mr. and Mrs. Lessel can try to connect. Mr. Hall, there you go. This is Belinda Sikowski versus Richard Hall. Have a seat, sir. It's 2505232. You can sit right at that table. Mr. Hall, your name?
Richard Hall.
Mr. Camphor?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Darren Canfor on behalf of the plaintiff, Ms. Sipkowski.
Mr. Hall, did you listen to and understand the rights on the video?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to speak to a lawyer?
Everything's on.
I can't afford one, sir.
I mean, they have lawyers available if you want to talk to somebody.
Okay, please.
You intend to apply for funding?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I can or not.
Well, you can apply. The question is, do you qualify? Do you work?
I lost my job, which is why I'm in this situation now.
All right. Listen, I'm going to adjourn this to January 27th. Is that going to be at 11:30, Jen?
Yes, Your Honor.
At 11:30. Now, we're going to tell you the phone number. You can call the lawyer. Counsel, tell me the balance owed as of today. Just the total balance. I don't need a breakdown.
All right, 1 second. Sorry, Judge. I would have, let's see, 41. It was previously 41.25 as of December, so add on another $1,375. So it's roughly
5,500?
5,500, yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Hall, you're going to end up having to pay that. If you don't pay it by the next court date, I'm going to have to give them a judgment. You can't apply for funding. If you want to come up here, we're going to give you all the places that you can apply. And then you're going to have to submit your application that shows that you applied for funding within 5 days. Department of Health and Human Services, Local Coordinated Entry Agency, HERA, Federal Help for Homeless Program. You can come up here. They'll give you all the agencies you can apply with. We have a list of that, right, Jen Wiseman?
Yes, and it should have been attached to his packet he
And
received. We always
and
put
it
it
should
with
be
it.
attached to your packet.
Okay.
But if you apply, we need you to submit that to us within 5 days showing that you apply. I'm adjourning this to January 27th at 11:30, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Best of luck. Thank you. South Point Square versus Brandon Harris. Well, I'll see you here on the 27th, Mr. Canfor. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Yep.
Do I have them out there, Landau's office? And do I have
No, Your
Brandon?
Honor,
Oh, we can see that. Yeah.
Folks, I don't know what to do. I mean, are you coming home anytime soon?
We can see you.
Well, I can't see you and I can't handle a case if I can only see a black screen. When are you coming home?
June.
Well, I can't adjourn this to June. I mean, one or two things have to happen. I'm going to give you your choice. One or two or three things. You can either agree to dismiss this case without prejudice, Mr. Skursky. Are you agreeable to that?
Oh, sure.
And then you can refile it when you get home, but I cannot conduct it, or you can come home, fly back from Florida, I think you told me you were at, and I will handle it that way, but it's got to happen one way or the other. What did I do with that phone?
See if we can get this screen.
John, do you have that file? Did I give you that? I keep putting them up there. Russell versus Don's maintenance.
Judge, if I may, just so they know, it looks like their camera is locked. At least it's what it's showing on our screen.
I've seen a situation where it's locked like this. Not one time, all the times I've been doing Zoom. I have never seen that. It's Don's maintenance, Lessel versus Don's maintenance. Small claims.
Mm-hmm.
Did I give?
Darn it.
Do you have Lessel versus Don's maintenance down there by chance, you guys?
I gave Sadie all the time to reach George. I don't know.
She handed it to me. I called it.
Yeah, it's just a paper.
My mistake. So what do you want to do? You want to dismiss your case without prejudice and refile it? This has to do with an incident in November of 24, and I'll waive the filing fee. Jen, we can do that, right?
Yes, if it's got to be reserved, though, we can't. I don't know if you can. Okay.
So what do you want to do, Mr. and Mrs. Lessel?
Refile. Well, we're gonna have to refile if we can't get this thing to work here. I don't understand why it's.
Jennifer, give me an order to dismiss without prejudice.
Put your phone on. Maybe it doesn't matter.
A small claims case. I'm going on to the other one. South Point Square versus Brandon Harris. Stay right there, sir. 2505234. Good morning, Mr. Mudar. Your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Max Mudar on behalf of the plaintiff.
Is this gentleman here, Mr. Harris?
Your Honor, Judge, he did not check in with us.
Yeah. I'm going to give you a default. You can go ahead and proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, plaintiff moves for the entry of a default judgment. This is a non-payment case for possession only. We've got a rent to retain on this matter in the amount of $1,858.23. Court costs being $182.04, giving us our grand total here today.
Do you include late fees in this?
We've got late fees, but I've waived them down to the your required $70, Your Honor.
How much do you have in just past due rent? How many months of late fees?
We've got 2 months of late fees on here.
So that's 140. That means it's 17, 18, 22 in past due rent, right?
So we've got 1,900, but that's with the court costs. Removing the court costs out, we've got 17, 18, and 19 cents.
All right, and then you got 140 in late fees and 182.04 in court costs. Your total is what?
$2,040.23.
Default judgments entered in favor of the plaintiff and against the defendant.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that's the only one
Date will be the 22nd. Please give me that today, will you?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll have that sent out to you in just a couple of minutes here.
Thank you. Back on Lessel versus Don's Home Maintenance, 2504042. Mr. and Mrs. Lessel, your name again.
I'm sorry, Tony Lessel.
Ma'am?
Brenda Lessel.
You guys were able to connect last time. I don't know what happened.
I don't either. I did it on my phone.
But we're on a laptop.
I'll just make a note. You're not coming back to June till June. And I just want to be clear. Do you agree, Mr. Skrisky, that they can dismiss the case without prejudice and refile in June?
Yes.
And you agree to that, Mr. and Mrs. Lessel?
Yes.
Yes.
Filing fee will be waived. And then I'm going to want everybody in person when you guys do this again. You're going to have them reserved, and you're going to have to pay for that. I'll just indicate case is dismissed without prejudice per agreement of the parties. And when case refiled, no filing fees. Filing fees are waived, but you'll have to pay for the service fee.
Okay.
Fair enough.
What started as a routine court appearance quickly turned into a serious warning from the judge. A man named Bryant Kinney appeared before the court after failing to show up for a previous hearing. According to court records, he had walked into the courthouse months earlier, but left before his case was called, resulting in even more legal trouble. When asked what happened, Kinney's attorney explained that he had been struggling with mental health issues and had been attending counseling. The attorney also told the court that Kinney had reconciled with his partner and was helping raise their child while expecting another baby. The judge listened carefully, but he wasn't willing to ignore the fact that Kinney had failed to appear. Then came the moment that changed the hearing. The judge agreed to give him a personal bond and even reduced some of the financial penalties if he made a payment that same day. It looked like Kenny was getting a second chance. But before ending the hearing, the judge delivered a powerful warning.